and Donald Trump is kind of off track, and she's got on her message, and in some ways he's modeling the behavior that has caused people to be concerned about him in the first place. So I think they feel good about that. They look at early vote numbers in these blue wall states. They feel good about that. The gender composition of that early vote, registration in Wisconsin, you can register right up to Election Day, the registration. So they're looking at all of these things. But I don't talk to anybody who says, we got this thing. I just think they think that it is, and I think this makes it harder for him to surpass that ceiling. So yeah, I don't think Trump is finishing well. I said this before. Last week, I think he was in better shape than he is in this week. Yeah. And you want to close strong in a presidential race.
Before thinking about who is going to win, Kamala Harris or Trump in this election, first let us understand who votes which party. Traditionally, the black people, Asian people, Arab people, and people who empathize or who are weaker or poorer, they vote for Democrats, because Democratic Party believes in giving social justice, and through using programs, social programs, to uplift the people of the weaker sections. So you see who are the weaker sections. So generally in the big cities like Los Angeles, New York, or Chicago, or other US cities, poor people live in those big cities because of more chances of getting work in the big cities. So they live there, and they generally vote for Democratic Party. Now you see in the map California, where the Los Angeles cities and big cities are there. So traditionally they vote Democrats. Illinois, where Chicago is there, so they mostly vote for Democrats. New York, if you see, again more of Democrat voters were there, and who votes for Republican Party. So white supremacist people, or people who are rich, or people who believe in the ideology that if you give more to rich people, through trickle down effect, the poor people also get benefited. So these voters you can find in states where the population is less, and more of white population is there. So it is very clear from there who are the traditional voters of each party. Now coming to the latest position. So what is happening is that the current situation has made Democrats weak due to the fact that, like for example, the Arab Americans, they think that the Joe Biden administration is giving full support to Israel, which is wrong, because Israel is killing Arab people in Lebanon, Palestine, and waging wars, and it should be stopped. So these Arab people usually were Democrat voters, and they are thinking about this, but at the same time they also know that if Trump comes to office, he will more support Israel, and it will not help their cause. So what they are saying is that we will vote to Democrats, to Kamala Harris, and at the same time we will work as opposition to Democratic Party which will be in office, and we will keep demanding justice for the Palestinian people, for the Arab people. That is their position. So still the Arab votes will go to Kamala Harris and Democratic Party. Now the other issue is the how each candidate is faring. So if you see, Trump has made many mistakes, and in the campaign he is fizzing out, and he made statements against women. So women voters are more, you see, and they vote more. Like in the early polls, more women voters were there, and they will vote against Trump because Trump thinks that women role in society is far less than that of men, because their role is that of housemaker and not of job creator. That kind of thinking is there with Trump. And at the same time, Kamala Harris is a woman, so naturally she will understand women problem more. So there will be more votes coming to her. So that way you can say women voters will go for Democrats. Now coming to the campaign and what is the final poll showing. So you know the traditional vote banks and states where which party is strong. So it won't get changed much. So the states which vote more for Democrats, they will vote for Democrats. The states which vote for Republican Party, they will go for Trump. Now coming to the swing states, there are seven swing states, including Michigan, Wisconsin, the in the west you will see Nevada and New Mexico. So in these states, Kamala is getting ahead of Trump because of the campaign, and the voters are turning towards Kamala Harris. So here you can see Trump is getting behind and maybe losing. So overall what you see is that Kamala seems to have an edge, even though it is a very highly contested election and it is difficult to predict who will win. But it seems Kamala has an edge over Trump. And when counting is done, then the final result will come. But clearly it seems that Kamala is going to the office, Trump is going to lose.